Well, let's go back a few years when you started competing in high school and you were very successful in all the sports we mentioned there. Did you recognize you had some special talent, or were you just having some fun?
I started competing in sports way before that with my older brother. About 5 years old, every sport you could think of, I always blame him. And I think my special talent that came out of that was my competitive nature and my utter distaste for losing. So I don't think I really knew much of anything, and I'm grateful to my parents and coaches and teammates for never pointing anything out to me that would ever say that I was special in any way. So thank you for that.
Well, basketball, tennis, volleyball, all very successful all the way through junior college. You decided to go to Fresno Pacific and you chose volleyball. Was that a tough decision, or was there something that made that happen?
Well, there was definitely something that made that happen, so it wasn't a tough decision at all. I think I've just always been more comfortable on the volleyball court. Tennis, you don't really have anybody to blame. It's only you. Basketball, you have to run a lot. So I chose volleyball, and I think Fresno Pacific chose me. And Dennis had something to do with that, and my father and others up above had something to do with that as well.
Well, it's great, a great tribute to all of them. Tell us about this mental toughness. You mentioned about growing up with your brother and banging it around and so on. But did you continue to develop that? Is that something you worked on? Or?
I continue to work on it every day as a player and a coach, I think. I think it was just the understanding that athletics really is a perfect arena to develop into the people that we can become, as long as we remember we're imperfect in every attempt at being perfect. So I'm continuing to develop that, and I try and teach my athletes, do as I say, not as I did. And I try and instill that aspect of the game in them at an earlier time than it took me to figure that out.
Well, you're having a great coaching success as a head coach at Fresno City. We mentioned in the video about your prior teams winning the conference championship. You're currently undefeated for the second year in a row right now. Third and okay. That's another mistake. That's fine. Do you ever have aspirations? I mean, do you think about your coaching track, and is it something you would like to move along?
At this time, I have no aspiration to leave where I am. I love the opportunity I have to work with the young women that I do right now. Challenges in life beyond the volleyball arena, and the opportunity to help them move on and promote their academic and athletic success at a four-year institution is what really drives me.
Congratulations on that success. Now, who would you like to recognize? You mentioned the folks and others already, but are there some other?
I can't go by every 33rd person out there.
Well, you can, but I'll walk away with the microphone.
I would really absolutely like to thank the Hall of Fame for bringing me here tonight. It is quite an honor, but more than that, this is one of the most humbling athletic experiences I've ever had. To see the generations of athletes, the women's softball players back there, I don't know you, but thank God for you and coming before me. The teams and members that have stood up here before me. Thank you all. It is just so humbling to know that we are all in this same athletic arena, and that it transcends generations, it transcends section boundaries, it transcends race, all of those things. I have never been more proud to be an athlete than to stand up here with a group of people that are inducted with me and those who have come before me. So thank you for that. And of course, I cannot forget my family and friends who are here tonight. My mother, especially my dad, who is not. I accept this honor on all of your behalf, as I hope that I am a reflection of each and every one of you and the love and support you've given me through this journey. Thank you so much.
You are a great reflection of all of that, and you deserve your spot right here tonight. And